Hello, this is Luke Suzumoto, and I'm going to share a few facts about skin. In animation and illustration, it's our main goal to tell a story, and the use of skin is a great way to tell a story. It can describe a character's inner emotions, health, and physical state. We can tell if the character is scared, embarrassed, or angry. We can tell what kind of environment the character is in, whether it's hot, cold, wet, dry, and we can even tell if the person is young, old, healthy, sick, dead, or alive just by the changes in color and texture of skin. But in order to understand these storytelling tools, we must first understand what skin is. So, skin is one of the largest organs in the body in both surface area and weight. It consists of two layers, the epidermis and dermis. And skin has three main functions: protection, regulation, and sensation. Skin provides protection from mechanical impacts and pressure, variations in temperature, microorganisms, radiation, and chemicals. And melanin, the skin's brown pigment, is a natural sunscreen that protects us from the harmful effects of UV rays. Skin is elastic. Just pinch and lift the skin of your arm up. If you're young, your skin will snap back after letting go. If you are a little older, the skin slowly retreats back to its normal state. This is because as we grow older, our skin loses its elasticity, which leads to wrinkles. Wrinkling is caused by habitual facial expressions, sun damage, smoking, poor hydration, and other factors. So just don't smoke and don't smile, and you'll look young forever. Skin is translucent. If you've ever put your thumb over the lens of a flashlight and turn it on, you'll notice that your thumb glows orange, kind of like E.T.'s finger. That's because our skin is translucent, and that's an example of subsurface scattering. This is why humans have a glowing face when light is shined upon them, and it's commonly seen in ears, fingers, and the nose. Interesting fact, regardless of race, female skin is known to be lighter than male skin, which creates higher contrast of eyes and lips on women's faces. By looking at this image, we can see that one is female and the other is male, but really this is just an androgynous face. The female face was given a lighter skin tone to amplify the contrast of the eyes and lips. So, good thing to know when you are painting. And here are a few examples of things to avoid. Skin is not created with one tube of yellow paint. The human head is a series of planes, so there will always be a change in value and color with each step on the plane. And also, if there's backlighting or rim lighting, you'll see some subsurface scattering that will prevent the image from looking flat and lifeless. And here are some great examples by John Singer Sargent. I highly recommend studying this guy's paintings. And here are some examples of pushing the story. Like I said before, we can use skin to help make the story more believable. So if our hero is fighting for his life hanging from a vine in the Amazon rainforest, he might be sweating just a little bit. So adding some sweat beads to his forehead and some highlights, I think, would help push the story, make it more believable. If our hero is hanging from a rope in the middle of a snowstorm in the Himalayas, he might have some frostbite, especially if he's just wearing a t-shirt. And if our hero is in the middle of the Sahara Desert without a hat, he might have some sunburn. Norman Rockwell is a great example of adding that extra detail in the skin just to help push the story forward. You know exactly who these people are just by, well, more than just the skin, but the skin alone, it can tell you the thickness, the roughness, the environment that the person is in. It's really good stuff. Painting the Head in Oil, I highly recommend this book. It's by John Howard Sandon. In it, he covers how he approaches head painting, mixing paints, and this is useful for both digital painting and oil painting, so check it out. And Color and Light by James Gurney. In it, he covers skin tone as well and a bunch of other painting techniques. So I hope you learned something useful, and thank you very much for taking your time to listen.